Hello and welcome back to Scale War Machines. I've got two deliveries that have arrived this week. The first one is from a Canadian company called Fibel Works, a new company, and the owner Liam got in touch with me and said, would you like to review some new products? So we've got that. I also had this come in, which is a ultrasonic cutter. So as they're both connected, it makes sense to unbox them and take a look. We've got a Tiger 1 exhaust set, Tiger 1 track link holders, muzzle brake for an 88mm gun, smoke launcher for Tiger 1, Tiger 1 early exhaust set, and a Panzer III Roadwheel set. Let's take a look. It says on the packet which kits these releases are designed for. For example, the Panzer III Roadwheel set designed for Dragon, Mini-Art, Takom, RFM and DAS work. Whereas certain other ones, like the mini-exhaust set, are designed for specific kits, like the Takom. I'll just give you some close-ups. Nice packaging there. So here again, this is another sample, just to be transparent. It was sent by Hanboost, who contacted me regarding their ultrasonic cutter. If you're not aware, these tools oscillate so quickly you can't see them, but they basically cut through ultrasonic vibrations, and that enables you to cut your pieces away. These are particularly popular for things like 3D printing. So before I proceed with the Fibel Works review, I'm going to charge this up and then we can get started. Okay then, everything is unboxed. Let's work our way through these products. First up then, we got some Tiger 1 stuff, and we'll start with these track holders, December 1942 to August 1943, and then these are designed for all kits, and they are 1/35 scale. Right, let's have a look at these. Now, no cleanup required. Oh, they're really nicely done. Let's do some close-ups. The track detail is good. You can see all the way through. So you can put a track pin through. There's good surface detail on the track itself. And then you can see the bracket and the latch. Yep, there's even little serial numbers on it. And on the other side, you've got the little base mount there. 3, 4, you get 8 of these. Yeah, very nicely produced. Great idea, finely printed. Ooh, makes you want to build a Tiger tank now. There you can see the websites, obviously, if you want to check out their expanding range. So I'm always delighted to see new companies enter the arena. Some companies just seem to come and go. They don't seem to have the longevity of the resin manufacturers that used to stick around for years. So it's interesting to see. I hope Liam's successful with Fibel Works, and that he does indeed have that longevity. This is the muzzle brake. So for your 88mm gun, for your Tiger 1, but also you could do Ferdinand, Elephant, Jagdtiger and Tiger 2. On the image it shows rifling detail. It's going to be interesting to see if we have that there as well. Oh, I like that. You get covered versions. So one with a dust cover. Nice touch there. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, there's rifling. I can just see rifling. I'll shoot you some macro shots. The detail is just lovely. Can't see any flaws, of course, and it's that smooth sort of 3D printing resin. Let's remove one. We'll just fire up this ultrasonic cutter. Make a video on this shortly. But let's remove one of each. Take a closer look. Obviously these ultrasonic cutters are tremendously useful for removing 3D printed parts. There's actually a little bit of rifling in there. Let's see if I can shoot it. You can see it actually from the other end. So that runs all the way through. Yeah, nice addition. Needs a bit further cleanup, but that's that. And that's the dust covered one. I mean, that's a nice touch because they were often covered up. Then we've got the smoke launcher set. Now these are great little details that can really augment a kit. Let's take a look at that. So this is for a specific kit, the Takom, though I can imagine you could use this on pretty much anything. You get the smoke canisters. Oh, and the detail on those is really nice. You've got the piping, all the mechanism for firing, and you've got some brackets as well. Let me show you those. As you can see, smoke canisters, really finely produced. What I like is the detail, which would be so hard to reproduce in photo etch resin, etc. So you've got different types there, A, B, C, D. empty ones as well. If you look at the detail on that, very fiddly and very fine. Ready to go out of the box. I won't detach these. Another great enhancement for your models there. Just superbly done. Alright. You get an instruction sheet as well. That's a nice touch. Explains how to attach it. Lots of details, different types of canister there. Infantry smoke candle, AFV smoke candle. Interesting. Okay, moving on to the rear end of your Tiger ones, and in this case both of these are for Takoms, and I'll just show you. We've got the mid exhaust set and the early exhaust set. Let's take a look. This one I already opened. You've got settings for open and closed. Here you can see one I removed, and here are some detail shots. Again, I used the Hanboost, which is perfect for this kind of task. Here I'll show you some detail shots. And then let's look at the armoured shields that come in the set. And the rest of they obviously glue together like that. And then here you've got the lovely casting detail, serial numbers and everything, casting numbers and so on the actual armoured covers that are really cleanly produced and with fantastic surface cast texture. There you go, you can see those. So that's one whole set. So you've got an option of blank or casting number versions. That's all explained along with the instructions. These are the early ones. Again, we've got some instructions, all fully explained. Again, you've got options and nicely cast armoured covers. Oh, that's so cool. You've got open ones or closed ones. That will add a really lovely touch to your Tiger, as if it's sort of burbling along and running. That's really cool. Another excellent reference to upgrade your, in this case, Takom kit, but pretty much could be adapted to any Tiger, I reckon. That's the one it's intended for anyway. Finally, we've got some Panzer III road wheels, and they've got different wheel bushings for different kits, which is a nice touch. Okay, let's take a look. Some of them are damaged. In fact, they're all damaged. They've all got some form of wear on the rubber. Saves you having to do it. And there's detail on the rubber, always a nice touch. The inner runner or guard inside the wheels, something that's often missing. Yeah, good rendition of Panzer III wheels. There is some important information here that the road wheels have different sidewall text, such as Fulda, Decker and wheels mixed in with Continental. So lots of different types of text there. Well, I'm impressed with those. Thanks to Liam for sending me those. I'll definitely use them on some future kits. And it looks like an exciting range of products. I'll just remove one so you get a sense of what they look like. The Hanboost C1 is just eating through all of these. I must say, it does make it so much easier. It can be one of the more tedious aspects of working with 3D printed parts. There you can see after cleanup, and also you should be able to see this one is a Continental wheel. There you go. All right, there we are. So some good new references from a new company. I will definitely find a place for these on future productions. Obviously, as you'd expect, they tend to start with popular subjects like tigers, but I'm sure there'll be more. You can check out the entire range on their website and find out more all about it. Anyway, there we go, that's all for now. Thanks ever so much to Liam at Fibel Works. Please check out the website, give them some support as a new company. And also thanks to Hanboost for the ultrasonic cutter, which again proved its usefulness in this case. I'll be making a more detailed film on that soon. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and bye.
Subscribe for our latest videos.